and welcome back to Smart E.R. But first, I bumped into this lovely YouTuber. You've got Roaming in Raymond the Motorhome. Have a little look at their channel. They're lovely people, and ever so nice to see them, and always got a wave. Enjoy. Alright, yeah, we're back, and this time it's with a new shape, Smart ForFour. I know it's been a while, however, the wait's over, we're back at it. The decision to go for the ForFour or the Smart 453 has been more practical of nature, so I hope you enjoy some of the new content, and if you've got a ForTwo like I used to have of a few different varieties, maybe this might answer some of the questions of, do I make that leap? So here we are with my new to me Smart 453 or Smart ForFour, the newer shape version. I've been really waiting a long time to try and find the right colour combination. This is the glance grey metallic, I believe, and the tritium cell is the dark anthracite black or dark black. Really do like the colour combination. It's the top of the range prime, and it comes with the full double panoramic roof. There's a little prime badge in case you forget what you bought. Yeah, really liking the wheels as well. But here's the first job we're going to get on with. I think is going to be the replacing of the discs. They're scored to hell and back. I think they're alright, but I'm just not happy with the way it looks, so we'll get those swapped out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same for the Smart ForTwo as well. Yeah, really good colour combination, and in really good condition all round actually. So hopefully you can stick around and see more. So the first thing you notice is these doors open really wide, and I thought I'd just go through a couple of the different features on this one. Now these electric windows, they're set further back than on the Smart ForTwo of the old version, and this one actually has electric mirrors as well. Ooh, fancy. You've also got some other bits and pieces here. So you've got your stop start, so you can turn that off. You've got lane keeping assist, and you've got your parking sensors for the rear. Ooh, fancy. Also on the multifunction steering wheel, you have some fancy schmancy cruise control. And I'm going to go through how to use that because it took me a little while to get my head around it. I know I'm not the brightest. And these are the buttons you use. So this is your volume control for your audio, and then these are your computer functionality controls, which are in the cluster in there like that. It does lots of different fancy things, which again I'll do another little video on. This is the only thing that lets it down. The clock isn't updated, so I've got a new USB port coming soon. Just thought I'd just give you a little look to see what it looks like when it is working. But the clock would be top right up here, and also it's digitally connected, so in there also now you need to update it, and you can't do it on this at the moment because there's a functionality missing in the menu. So heater controls, really lovely. Reminds me a bit of a Fiat 500 that way. Really super simple. I like that. Love the leather seats. Absolutely lovely. They look rock hard, but I find them really comfortable, and I drove it some 220 miles back from when I bought it. Heated as well. Ooh, more fancy schmancy stuff. And oh yeah, here's the double sunroof, the panoramic roof. They don't open, and they do have blinds, but yeah, leather at the back as well. Deceptively roomy in the back, I think, anyway, but I'm only 5'8.5". Yeah, there's that USB port cluster with the SD card slot for the sat nav. That needs replacing. There's one on its way. Don't know whether I'll do a video on that because it's literally pop it out and connect two buttons in, away you go. But these rear doors, they open further than that. They open 90 degrees, almost 90 degrees. The windows though, they're not windy down. They're poppy outy, like in the 70s. But I suppose you can't have everything. Yeah, not quite so sure about that. But the back is quite roomy, and again I'll do another video on what you do with that. But this little cubby here, this actually pulls all the way out, but this is for your drinks, cups, holder, etc., and your storage, but that whole unit comes out. So here's your view from the passenger seat, and oh yeah, there's the sky. Yeah, really happy with that. So we'll just close the doors because it is starting to rain a little. Oh, you got to see me in the window. In that smart emblem is usually a reversing camera, but I didn't get that as an option on this. Boot, I would say it's not as big as my old Smart ForTwo in the 451. I really don't think it is that big. There's no places to put your bags when you go shopping, so they don't stop flapping around. But here's another quick view from the back. Yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I really do like the colour combination, and I have been waiting a while to try and find the right one. Some of the colours, I suppose it's all subjective, but I know what I wanted. So stand by, more to come. And thanks for watching. And let me know what you want to see. If there's anything I should be doing to this, or you'd recommend. Look after yourselves. Cup of tea time.